Hello, Lauren Ridloff. So we've recently been seeing a lot for your new movie, The Eternals. At the baseball playoffs, we've been seeing your action figures and different advertising. Now, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I heard that you're one of 10 superheroes who are trying to protect the Earth from deviants. Can you explain a little bit more about the movie and your character, Makari? This story is an epic. It's altogether about 7,000 years, and it focuses on 10 different Eternals. The 10 Eternals protect the Earth and the humans. And over time, you'll see how things have changed and that they all had to separate. Some hide, some go into the world, and others don't. But they all have to get back together to fight. My character, Makari, she's fast. The fastest one in the universe. She uses sonic booms. I've seen a few news articles that have talked about Angelina Jolie, your co-star, and how she used a laser to help your focus. Can you talk a little bit more about that? And other cool things that were created so that you could work on set in the hearing world. Sure. One day when we were filming, we all had to look at the wall and at the same time turn back around. And it was very important for me. And I was having a hard time because I couldn't see the director. So I would try and count to 3 to see if I could turn at the same time as everybody else. And I started to talk and tell that I was having a little bit of trouble. I was in my head a lot, and I was thinking about the timing. So somebody said, why don't we use a laser so you can see it, and later we can take the light out using the VFX. So then we continued to use that laser. Another cool thing, it was really more for the cast and not me, but it was using people who knew ASL. But the problem was that many people didn't know about using ASL informants. So with this experience with the team and the director, they all learned and realized that there were a lot of benefits to using the ASL informant. So a lot of people knew that you were deaf in the movie, and everyone used signs to communicate with you. Yes, basic signs. We've been together for 7,000 years, so yes. So your father is Mexican and your mother is black. So how did this role with deaf culture or show representation for each with the world looking at you? What does it mean to you? Well, it means that I'm holding space in the community for other people and showing representation for people who are not included in Hollywood often. For black people, Mexican people. And I'm showing that Mercari is very powerful. A very powerful being. She happens to be black, she happens to be deaf, and she happens to be Mexican. And it's part of the story. People ask me the same question, and I'm thinking that I really hope that Mercari can inspire all the people like deaf children, because and change the focus to what it means to be. When you say that you're holding space for that role, it's really inspiring, and I hope that that continues. I want to emphasize that we have to create room for others. So now the last thing, is there anything that you want to add about your experience in the movie or anything? Yes, I do want to say that I'm very excited, but what it really means to have the Eternals it means that people see more accessibility, we're already making an impact in Europe and South America, and the different communities and organizations, we're making sure that they're accessible all over the world. And that should have happened a long time ago. And that we need to take the steps to increase accessibility. And I want to add one more question. Can you give us a hint or something about what might be next? Sure, sleep. That's my next project. Yes, please sleep for a long time so that you can become healthy. I imagine that you're very busy traveling the world. It's wonderful to travel. Well, that is all the questions, and I hope that everybody watches this new movie. Lauren, thank you for your time. It's my pleasure. The film opens today.